All right, take 3. Welcome to beautiful, sunny Bar Harbor. This is the 3rd time I'm recording this. First time I started recording this, about halfway through, Marceline pulled my microphone out and walked on the keyboard and exited me out of the game. Second time, somehow the microphone was just completely fucked and the audio was terrible. So we're going to do this the 3rd time. Looks like the audio levels are fine. So let's see if we can make it through. All right, we're in Far Harbor. Small Bertha asked me to fix up Echo Lake Lumber so her homies could come live here. And I fixed up Echo Lake Lumber. And her homies are living here now. So we're gonna take a look at it. Now the first cool thing I discovered is that if you take the piece of plywood off of the door right here, this building has a hole. Holy shit, that was a bird. This building has a hole inside. So this is where the farmers live. It's a little weird inside here. Dude, the textures kind of go crazy. And the border of the settlement is right outside of this wall, and it cuts through this corner right here. That's why there's a bush in the corner that I couldn't get rid of. But that's okay. And also, since you're not supposed to go in here, I don't think the people know that they can walk up these steps, because they won't walk up these steps. That's why I had to knock this wall out and put this door in. Because at nighttime, like when they're trying to get to their beds, they would all just congregate here. So we made an entrance for them. All right, let's go. Oh my god. There's a cow in the... I was gonna say let's go in the market, but there's a cow in the way. Would you mind if I did some shopping? You do mind. Okay, let's go through the back door.
Out of my way, Wastelander.
Fuck did you just say? Let's go through the back door. Okay. Here's a bathroom. This is the general goods store on the first floor. She has a dog. A lot of stuff for sale. Are you having trouble getting out? Are you stuck? I can't push you. Sorry. This is the doctor. I guess she's doing some shopping. She's waiting for the cow to go through the back door. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. I wanted to keep as much of the original shelving and stuff as I could, but I had to get rid of all of it here. This stuff was just unusable. Let's go downstairs to the gun store. These I did keep. These are the original shelves. We got a workbench. We got stuff. We got a person who sells guns. Hello. That's all that's in here. Oh, hello, Codsworth. Yeah, when you buy your guns, you can go right out to the shooting range. That I'll show you in a few minutes. That's cool that that door, I didn't know that door would close on its own. Alright, so that's the gun shop. This is the general goods that the cow is having difficulty with. Alright, upstairs. we have armor and clothing. We got our workbenches. This is the Eleonora workbench that you could build all the clothes that she sells. That's the Armorsmith workbench. We got the power armor workbench. We got the regular armor workbench. Hey buddy, how you doing? Where the... Oh, he's leaving. Okay, good thing I didn't want to buy anything. Alright, and then upstairs... This is where everybody lives. Little resting area. This is the schedule thing from the settlement markers. You type up, you make the schedules on the typewriter, and then if you want to send one schedule to everybody, you can put it in here, and and you have the option to like send them to everybody if you want everybody in the same schedule. Or you can give schedules to people individually. Because I have one guy who is the night shift guard. And like if you do it individually, the schedule is just it's just a miscellaneous item. And then like you just go trade with whatever settler and give them the schedule. And then they follow it. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's worked so far. I haven't experimented with the caravans yet. But just the regular schedules work totally fine. Here's the kitchen. All their food. Here's where they eat. More food. Here's their actual kitchen. This is a cooking station. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know which mod it came from. I was just, I was gonna put like the wood stove in here, and then I saw this thing, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. Let's put it in there. I know it looks a little too new and shiny. I don't like the new and shiny things, but whatever. And up here is the bedroom. This is where they all sleep. I don't think anything does anything up here. I mean, you can sleep in the beds, but it's all just static stuff. All just decoration. I think it looks nice, though. I really wanted to give this place the lived-in look and feel. Since this is the first time I've ever really done a big settlement in Far Harbor. Usually I don't like building in Far Harbor because it's always dark and it's always foggy and I can't see anything. But this time I used console commands to turn off all the weather effects so I could see what the hell I was doing. And I built all this stuff. Okay, that is everything in here, I think. This fucking cow. Look, see, you're holding up traffic. I wonder something. If I go up here and sleep for an hour or wait for an hour, I wonder if that'll reset things. And the cow will move. Let's try it. And you can watch the experiment. Let's sleep for an hour. See if the cow's still down. Ooh, where? There it is. Oh, you came up here. Okay, well, at least you're not in the doorway. Problem solved, I guess. Somebody's using the... Oh, I gotta go look. We were gonna wait till later, but I heard it. Somebody's using the target. Oh, and she's cheering him on. You're, I guess... You have a scope. How are you missing that much? Dude, the guys at Markwater Construction are way better than you. Their high score so far is like 26. Okay, well that's cool that he's doing that. We're gonna get back to this place in a minute. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled tour. Alright, out of the market. Do we have 2 cows? Because how did you get here?
That last trader who came through here was telling me about the wolf.
No, I guess you just teleported. Okay.
Tarberry bog set up in an old
Cotsworth, get out of the way. Okay, alright. Back to our regularly scheduled tour. Over here, oh my god, she actually made it. She's actually in her spot. We turned the flatbed into a clinic. Because I really didn't have anywhere else to put a doctor's office. I was trying to put it in that building. I wanted like everything in that building, but there just wasn't enough room. So yeah, her doctor's office is up here. You can up here. There's a bed. If you're really sick, she's got some medical equipment. Hello, doctor. How are you doing? Chemistry station right here. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. We put a canopy on it, so, you know, it doesn't rain on you. I'm honestly surprised that people will come up here. Because, like, the NPC pathing isn't super great in this game. But I'm honestly surprised they can go up there. That's really cool. Okay, bunch of junk out here. This is the scavenger station. Hey, it's a trigger man. You're a long way from home. Yeah, bunch of junk. We got a shower. We got water. Here is the farm portion. This is all our farming stuff. This guy is a scarecrow. Let's move on to one of my favorite parts of this place. This is the sawmill diner. We turned the sawmill into a diner. We turned the conveyor belt into a table. And this guy is the proprietor of the diner. I don't know why that poster is missing a texture, because all of these posters are from the same mod. So I don't know why one of them would be missing a texture and not all of them. But whatever. He keeps all his stuff here. And I had to build this little walk around so he can actually get back here to his counter. That is a working cooking station too. And then down here is where he smokes his meats. I think that looks cool. And then up here we just have more seating. I love the Children of Adam lights. Man, I'd imagine being around them too long will probably give you cancer. But they're really pretty to look at. And a little table. What radio is that? That is Galaxy News Radio. I have like a million different radio stations because I found this one mod that has like, it's like 20 different radio stations to choose from. It's really cool. Like there's a lot of music, and then there's stuff like the Twilight Zone and X-1, and there's a couple original ones too. It's really cool. Anyway, so when you come here and you get drunk and you can't make it back home, you can sleep it off here. This is the a little motel. This sandbag is a bed, and this pile of dirt is a bed. As you can clearly see, this is the guy who works the night shift, and he is sleeping on a pile of dirt. So let's leave him alone and not disturb him. All right, moving on. Okay, so we saw over there. Not a lot going on down here. Well, I hope so, Cotsworth. I hope people think this is exciting. Or at least somewhat entertaining. Yeah, we got a water purifier down there. That's it. That's all we have going on down. And then over here, this was a really tough place to figure out what the hell to do, because you can't do anything with these stands. Even with place anywhere and scrap everything, like for some reason you can't get rid of the dirt. I even tried console commanding it out. It just doesn't fucking work. You can get rid of the stairs, but the problem is the stairs are also this wall right here. So when you delete the stairs, you get the weird hollow thing here. And I didn't want to delete this whole thing because I like these billboards. So the stands don't do anything. And here was also difficult because it slopes down. It's really hard to build stuff on. So what we did is, oh, you got 19. That's good. Yeah, we made this the shooting range. As we saw the guy shooting before. That was the first time somebody's used it since I built it. Gonna go into build mode. I will show you the markers. So yeah, this is the regular firing thing. Anybody can just stand here and shoot at that thing. These are actually guard posts, and these shoot at the targets out there. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. You just shoot that thing. Over here, I don't know if you can actually see these or not. They have, where are they? Yeah, there's one. The little target cards. They're target cards. They're targets that correspond to the different mats that you can put down. And like the mod comes with a bunch of stuff that you can, comes with a bunch of actual targets. But you can put these little things on pretty much whatever you want and turn them into targets. These mannequins are from the Capital Wasteland thing. But yeah, so people can come over here and they can shoot. Then you can go in here, you can buy more ammo, and you're going to start shooting again. And I think that's everything here. Yeah, like I said, this is the first big thing that I have built here, because I don't like building here because I can't see anything. But I think this place turned out really well. I love this diner. Next time, I might try building up one of the other ones here. Like, I briefly looked at them. What is the one where you get, the guy's uncle, the national campground thingy, but that one might work. That's got a building that can be fixed up. Dalton Farm, I don't know about, man. I don't know. Like, obviously I can scrap if you have the mods, you can scrap everything and it's fine. But those broken down houses there, I don't remember if you can scrap them in vanilla or not. I don't think you can. And if you can't, that really sucks, because, like, what are you supposed to do with them? I don't know. Might try one of those next. Could try the Nuka World Red Rocket. I've honestly never built anything there before, because I usually don't play Nuka World the way that they intend you to do it, because I don't want to mess up my settlements. I usually just get there and kill everybody. And then you never get the quest to turn the power back on. Like, if you kill everybody, you can just go to the power plant and turn the power back on. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. It's just I never do it. I did it like once because I wanted to see the fireworks. So yeah, I might do that next time. I don't know. But I think this place is done. I don't think there's anything else we need here. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, we're done here. I don't think we need to build anything else. I think the market turned out really well. I love the diner. I think the doctor's office is pretty cool. Yeah, but it is a long trip back to the common. So I think we're just gonna take a little nap and then we're gonna go home. So I will see you all back in the common.